Well, welcome to the Steve Robb Show. Today is a special show. It's my 3 years today being on YouTube. Yes, I can't believe it's been 3 years. And you know what? I've been doing it all wrong all this time. I got my favorite beer right here. I'm going to sit down. We're going to have a little bit of a chat on what I've been doing wrong. So let's get to it. Well, welcome everybody to my 3rd year anniversary of being on YouTube. And of course, my favorite beer, Wells IPA. Guys, that is my favorite beer. And this here, that I can't get anymore, is this Overbite India Pale Ale from Pennsylvania. That's my 2nd favorite beer. And of course, you guys all know that I like the Pabst Blue Ribbon. And that's like, I think is a decent beer. And same as Coors Light. I don't mind the Coors Light either. But today, what I'm gonna, oh man, check that out. Hold on a second. Oh man. Okay. I've been on YouTube for 3 years now. And guys, I learned a lot of things in 3 years being on YouTube. I mean, a lot of things. I have made so many mistakes. You would not believe it, but of course you have to learn from your mistakes, just like everything else in life. And today I'm going to share with you my idea of what I've learned over the years on being on YouTube. And it's going to pertain, I guess, if you're a viewer or if you have a YouTube channel. I'd love for you to comment on this video and let me know if you think any of these things I'm going to say are right or wrong. Because, yeah, we're going to get into it. And I just got to have a little bit of a sip here. Okay, first off, I never tell anybody how to run their YouTube channel. I never do that kind of stuff. Somebody asks for my opinion, I'll give them the opinion, and usually they say get lost after that. So I don't offer my opinion too much. But, okay, the first thing, this is a list of things that I think that you should never do on YouTube if you want to be successful. So if you're thinking about getting a YouTube channel, or if you already have a YouTube channel, these are the things you want to know. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm saying you shouldn't do. And I've looked at all kinds of videos like everybody else has on what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and all the pros say, and what the, you know, this person, that person, all kinds of different. There's more YouTube videos on how to run YouTube you can shake a stick at. And okay, the first thing, do not drink beer on YouTube. That's the first thing you do not want to do. You do not want to drink beer on YouTube. That is a complete, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. And don't talk about politics on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of people don't like politics. Don't talk about politics on YouTube. And the other one would be, yeah, like don't show hunting vids. Like if you're going to have a channel where you're doing anything all the time, don't show hunting vids. People do not like hunting vids. Unless you have a YouTube channel that's only hunting vids. That's another tip right there. Do not swear. Guys, that's another big tip right there. Do not swear on YouTube. I'm going to write down this list and I'm going to tell you my opinions on each one. So that's another one. Another one is do not mention other YouTube channels. And guys, that's a real big one. If you want to be successful on YouTube, don't mention other YouTube channels. And don't show YouTube stickers and, you know, people that send you in mugs like Thomas EXOVCDS. Don't mention his name. Don't mention any of this stuff. That is a pretty good tip. Hold on, let me have a sip here. Oh, man. Do not alter your channel theme. That is a very excellent tip that I've noticed over the years. On all the guys that are the most successful on YouTube, They do the same thing week after week after week after week. If they have a cooking show, they do cooking. If they have an automotive show, they do automotive. If they have an outdoor channel, they do outdoor stuff. Don't be mixing it all up with all kinds of different stuff in there, because that's the complete wrong thing to do. Okay, another one I learned the hard way. Do not answer trolls on your channel. Don't even think about answering a troll on your channel. Just erase the comment, and if the person comes back, just block them and say, you're out of here. And the last one, well, I got two here and they're kind of the same. Do not share your opinions. Don't tell somebody that, you know, Wells IPA is the best beer in the world. Oh, no, you don't want to be doing that. Or number 2, Overbite IPA. No, don't do that. If you have any opinions at all, don't share them. That's the worst thing you could do on YouTube, is say anything. Don't say a Ford's better than a Chev and all that kind of stuff. No. If you have an opinion, don't share it. And the last one, which is right up my alley, is be very careful when you venture into comedy on YouTube, especially sarcasm. And I'm about the most sarcastic guy in the world. And guys, yeah, you got to be very careful with sarcasm and comedy. And have a little bit of a sip, and then I'm going to see what you think about this thing. Okay. So, of course, I drink on a lot of my YouTube videos. I like to have a beer. And, yeah, of course, I talk about politics. And I know a lot of people don't like politics. And I don't expect anybody to watch my YouTube videos, you know, if they don't like politics. Just don't watch. I mean, that's all there is to it. Just don't watch. And I'm not offended at all. I mean, you know, there's no problem there. And, of course, if I ever get a deer, I'll be showing a deer hunting vid. But, yeah, don't do that. Now, I don't swear. And the reason why I don't swear on YouTube, well, there isn't really anybody I know on YouTube that could verify this. But I really don't swear, guys. To tell you the truth, like, I don't go around swearing. It doesn't matter to me whether somebody swears on YouTube. If they don't swear on YouTube, some of my most favorite channels swear. And I mean swear like a drunken sailor. Well, I don't know. Why do they always say a drunken sailor? These sailors get the bad name all the time. Yeah, to me, I really couldn't care less. It doesn't matter to me a bit. Some of my closest friends swear big time on YouTube, and I couldn't care less. Doesn't matter to me. And I don't judge them. Okay, now do not mention other channels or participate in exchanging stickers and that kind of stuff. Guys, if you start mentioning other channels on your channel, people are going to go watch their channel, and they're probably not going to watch yours as much, because how many channels can people watch? But what do? I like to mention a lot of channels. I started off doing only channel reviews on my channel, and I started off with Scanner Danner. Now see right there, you're not supposed to mention anybody's channel name on your channel, because they may go and watch, you know, their videos. And if they watch the videos, they might not watch yours no more. And so why do I mention other people's channels? Well, I'll get to that in the end. And so then we got don't change your theme. Guys, I do everything from talking about politics to sensitive subjects to building things to you name it. I do the whole gamut. And that is not the right way to do YouTube as far as I'm concerned. If you want to be successful and have a large following with large subscribers and this kind of stuff, to tell you the truth, that really is, you know, the truth. As for the trolls, I learned my lesson the hard way on trolls. Guys, when you first get into YouTube like me, and you have the IQ about the size of a dew-worm, yeah, you got to learn the hard way. There is, you know, like, I really didn't have anybody to, I guess in the beginning to talk to about what you should do and you shouldn't do and all this kind of stuff. And you know, a lot of people are just like me. They don't like to give advice, but you know, there's a couple of people that did give me some terrific advice. And yeah, you really shouldn't respond to any trolls. And don't even respond if they make videos, like if they're troll people that have YouTube channels, don't respond to them, just ignore it. And, but guys, you know, like, sometimes I just don't do that. And, you know, we're going to get to that in the end. And, do not share your opinions. Guys, I'm constantly sharing my opinions. And I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like a lot of my Let's Talk format where I share my personal opinions on things. And I get it. I get they don't like the politics. I get it. I understand it. And why do I do it? Right? I'm going to get to that in the end. And I guess the last one is comedy. Guys, that is it's kind of a touchy thing. I've talked to my good buddy there, Rickafix, and he's probably more sarcastic. And this guy has got the most greatest sense of humor you've ever seen in your life. And you know what? Yeah, it's true about comedy. Not everybody gets comedy. Not everybody understands it. And you can really offend a lot of people, especially when you're sarcastic as I am. And I've tried to understand this over time. And yeah, I try to make adjustments whenever I can. But you know what? It's just me. That's just the way I am. So I'm going to have a little bit of a sip. And then I'm going to tell you why I don't do any of these things. Okay, so why don't I practice what I preach? Well, from the beginning, when I decided to have a YouTube channel, I really didn't want to be, I don't have any ambitions of being a YouTube star. I didn't have any ambitions of making money on YouTube. Money doesn't interest me. I have money, I don't need any money. I don't want any fame. I would never want people to think that I'm more than who I am. I don't want to be a YouTube star. And for a lot of people, they might have a hard time understanding why you wouldn't want to be, you know, to have a couple of 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers and be famous. Well, to me, it just doesn't appeal to me. I like having a smaller YouTube channel. I enjoy the people, you know, that are on my channel. I have met some of the most terrific people on the face of the planet through YouTube. And I like my small little community that I have. I'm not in this big YouTube community. I have a small YouTube community of friends that I know on YouTube. And I like to support and I like to talk to. And that's why I don't practice any of these things. I mean, I'm doing YouTube all wrong, I guarantee you. So if any of you are thinking about getting into YouTube, don't look at my channel and say, well, I think I'll do what Steve Rob's doing. Well, that'd be a great, big, huge mistake. Because, yeah, I do YouTube for me and to leave a little bit of myself on the planet. And I don't do it for my viewers. You know how many times I've done a video and some of my closest friends that I've talked to said, you know what, like, I mean, I don't know about that kind of vid going on YouTube. I mean, you might kind of rub people the wrong way talking about some of them subjects. And I'm going, I'm not doing it for anybody on YouTube. I'm doing it for myself, especially on my Let's Talk. I mean, there's a lot of sensitive subjects, you know, that I just like to talk about. And I realize a lot of people don't want to hear a lot of that stuff. But I'm not making any of my YouTube videos specifically for my viewers. I mean, if somebody wants to watch me build something or do something or, you know, that kind of stuff, I enjoy doing all of that, or being up at my cabin and building things and showing stuff. I really enjoy that. And, you know, I enjoy the comments, you know, and bringing everybody along. But there was a time there where I really didn't want to do YouTube no more. Yeah, it was turning into, you get a lot of negative comments. A lot of people that don't have YouTube channels have no idea what I'm talking about. But after YouTube videos have played for a while, yeah, it goes out to the general public, and you get all these nasty people that show up on your channel. And I always said in the past that, yeah, I would answer all the comments and everything else, but no, not anymore. I mean, you learn as you go along on YouTube. All I do is just erase the comment, and if they're a complete bozo, you know, like a goof big time, I just ban them. I just block them off my channel. And that's the way I deal with it. I mean, a lot of people, you know, like, I have a lot of friends on YouTube that are pretty devastated about some of the stupid comments that people will make on your channel. And you know, it plays on people's minds after a while. You know, a lot of people, you know, can handle it better than others. And you know what, when it comes down to it, yeah, that's a good piece of advice. Just, you know, block them or erase their comments and move on. And that's what I do. That's the only way I can survive on YouTube. I can't believe I've been on YouTube for 3 years. And yeah, I'm doing YouTube all wrong, but I'm doing it all right for the right reasons that I want to do it. You know, like Frank Sinatra, I'm doing it my way. And if you'd like to come along, well then fine. You know, I'm a people person, and I enjoy people. I have lots of friends on YouTube. And yeah, I think they just accept just the way I am. So I'm going to have a little bit of a drink, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay. Thanks for joining me here on my 3rd anniversary on YouTube. And I look forward to talking to more of my viewers in the comments. I enjoy that. And I would say, if I'm going to give somebody the best advice you can on YouTube, surround yourself with good people. And I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of good people that are in my circle. So thank you very much for joining me here today. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Come back again, guys. And let's have some more fun. Cheers.